Hello, this is Archer from SEO Autopilot team, and this is the second SEO Autopilot software video tutorial where we will see how to create a campaign. So you go on this tab, Manage Campaigns, and click on the Create button. Give your campaign a name, for example SDS01, and hit OK. As you can see, the first thing that appears is the diagram editor. Go to diagram editor, and on the left side there are the link groups that they are active according to your subscription plan. If you want to start creating a diagram, just drag and drop here all the link groups that you want. In our example, we will use two Web2s blogs as a tier 1, two social bookmarkings as tier 2, plus URL shorteners in order to shorten posts from the URLs from the Web2s. Okay, if you want to link those groups, then right click and hold the right button, the right mouse button, and leave it like this. And you have made the connection. Of course, you can use unlimited tiers on SEO Autopilot software. If you click on this icon, then this is the description of the diagram that you will use. This is nice. SAS, two Web2s as tier 1, plus two social bookmarkings as tier 2, and two URL shorteners. We click OK. Yes. We will save the diagram, this one. Yes, replace it. Okay, now we are done. We open the drop-down menu here, and this is the diagram we just created. And we click Next. Okay, so this is the main dashboard for campaign creation on SEO Autopilot software. Let's see the tabs. There is the Common tab, which is all the common fields for all link groups. Sorry. This is the Web2 blogs tab, and this is the social bookmarkings tab, and this is the URL shorteners tab. On the left side, you see all the websites that SEO Autopilot will create an account and submit your links. As you may see, there are a lot of high domain authority websites on SEO Autopilot software. These are the social bookmarkings. See, the list goes on. According to your subscription plan, more link groups will be activated on your dashboard here. And these are the URL shorteners. Okay. So on the common field, this is the core of SEO Autopilot software, because here you can adjust your SEO strategy. These are the anchors, links that you can use on SEO Autopilot software. The primary keywords field, the generic keywords field, the branded keywords field, the partial match keywords or long tail keywords. You can enter them here. This is the plain URL if you want SEO Autopilot just to submit only the URL, the plain URL. If you click on domain as anchor, then your domain from any keyword will be the link that the SEO Autopilot will submit, and the text URL. Don't forget that Google reads and indexes text URLs also. This is the tier 2 strategy for all tier 2 plus submissions. We have also two options: probability with percentage for bold keywords and italic keywords, if you want SEO Autopilot to make anchors bold or italic. And this is the authority links option. If you want to use authority links, then just enter your keyword, enter the positioning on the beginning or bottom of article or random, and the amount of authority links you want to use. And of course the probability, how often you want SEO Autopilot to create an authority link, to use an authority link on your submissions. All right, of course, this is the profile field, the domain that you would like to use as you have created on the profile tab. We will use this Archer test now. What I like to do on every project is to create an XLS file with all the data that I will need in order to create a campaign. This is the 4 keywords: primary, branded, and partial match. These are the money site URLs that I will use, and the images URLs that we will use for submission. So copy the money site URLs and paste them on the money site field. Okay, we will use some primary keywords. Don't worry about the percentages, we will adjust them later. We take some branded keywords. But we will use also SEO Autopilot. Then we will use some partial match keywords. Okay, so now we are ready to adjust the percentages. For our example, we will use 50% primary keywords, 50% generic keywords, 10% branded, 5% partial match keywords, 10% plain URL, 10% of our keywords will be domain as anchor, and 10% of our keywords will be submitted as text URL. Now, for tier 2 strategy, what I do is copy the primary keywords and just paste them and leave it 100%, because there's no meaning to use generic keywords or partial match or branded for the tier 2 links. So I will leave it as it is. All right, we're done with the common field. Let's go to Web2 blogs. Here, because if you see on the diagram, because we'll use 2 Web2s, there are 2 tabs. If we had, for example, 4 Web2s, we would have 4 tabs here with each tab with its own settings. Okay, on the account preset, we will use the account that we have created on the previous video, SAS01. How many links per article? I will use random, and for indexer, I will use the free SEO Autopilot Pinger. Also, if you remember from the settings, we have a tab that it's called Title Generator. So if you click on that button, SEO Autopilot will create unlimited titles for your blog posts and social bookmarkings. And here is the article field. You click on Get Article. SEO Autopilot has 2 free sources, Puzzle and eSign articles, if you want to just take an article from there, and a premium article builder for the time being, Article Forge. Let's see an example of eSign articles. We will use the keyword SEO and we click on Get Article. Okay, the article is fetched. The next thing you have to do is to spin the article. SEO Autopilot has a very, very good spinner, but we will use Spinner Writer for our example. Okay, this is the spinned article. Before we click on preview article, let's enter some images. We will use one image per submission on the beginning of the article. We can use also a YouTube video. Alright, number of videos 1, and positioning will be at the end of the article. Tags, best SEO software, and now we click on preview article. Okay, this is the title, the image, okay, our text, these are the links, and the video on the end. At the end, if you we click on spin again, then we are going to see a variation of the article we just have. Alright, nice. Now we go to the second tab here on Web Tools and we repeat the same procedure, but on the account presets we use the second account we have created. Again, we use random links and the free SEO Autopilot pinger. We click on the post title, we hit get article. Let's get an article from Basel this time, again with SEO. Okay, the article is fetched. We will spin again the article. These are our image. Again, we will use one image on the beginning of the article, one video at the end of the article. Click on preview article. Okay, this is our text. We'll spin it again. Looks nice. We have finished from the tier 1 field for Web2 blogs, and we will move on social bookmarkings. Again, here we choose the account preset we want to use, SAS01. For bookmark title, if you click on the title generator, then you will see two options: generate title using template, the template that we saw on the settings field, and generate title from primary keywords. If you want to use your primary keywords, because some of you may use social bookmarking as tier 1 and you might want to use your primary keywords for anchors. But on this example, I will use generate title using template. Now for the description, I will go to the Web Tools and take a bit of text from here. Okay. If you want to spin it again, if you have your own description but you want to spin it again, then you can use the spinner also. Let us preview the bookmark. Okay, we'll spin it again. Looks nice. We're done with this link group. Let's go to the second social bookmarking. For account preset, we will use SAS02. If you want to index your bookmarks, you can use an indexer from here. Again, I will choose generate title using template. If I want to spin it again, I do this. I will go to this field also and copy a portion of the text here and go again on social bookmarkings and paste it here. We preview our article, our social bookmarking. Okay, looks nice. And we are done. If, for example, you have 5 or 6 social bookmarking link groups here, if you click on this button, then you will SEO Autopilot will copy the title and titles and description in all link groups that you have. Okay, here you can you will select from which tab you want to fetch content from. Okay, let's do a check. The common field, our money site here, primary keywords, everything is set up. For strategy 2, okay, set up. For web 2 blogs, the first link group, everything is set up. The second one looks okay. Social bookmarkings, nice. And as we said, the URL shorteners, there's nothing to do here. Okay, let's go on the right side of the dashboard, of the campaign dashboard. Here are the threads, the browser threads that you will use. Depending on your computer, you can adjust the threads, 10 threads or whatever you want. I use 3 browser threads, and these are the HTTP threads for the HTTP request that SEO Autopilot does. I leave it into 10. These are the scheduler. If you want SEO Autopilot software to instant post your submissions, then it will execute the campaign instantly and all the backlinks. Then you have 2 options. How many posts per day you want SEO Autopilot software to do. For example, let's say we want 10 posts per day, or how many days to run the campaign. So this way it will look more natural to search engines, that submissions are being created in a more natural way. Or you can schedule the post. For example, you can create a campaign and tell SEO Autopilot software that you want to start the campaign after 3 days or after 10 days. This is very useful if you have many clients and you want to organize your campaigns and your backlink creations for each of your client for a specific time frame. For our example, we will use instant post and we click save. Okay, on the left side, you see the campaign name that we created. And on the main screen now, you see 2 tabs. The Groups tab, which are basically the diagram that we have created, which shows that we have 2 link groups of Web 2 blogs, 2 social bookmarking as tier 2, and 2 URL shorteners link groups for tier 2 again. Now, if you click on task details, then you will see each website that there is on the specific link group. Okay, for example, Tumblr, WordPress, Discuss. These are all the Web 2s. As you can see, we have also the social bookmarkings for tier 2, and we go down the URL shorteners. Alright, the next thing you have to do is to click on Start. Now SEO Autopilot will calculate thousands of different factors about the links, about the anchors, about generating the proper links. You see it also here on the log. And when the campaign starts, you will see for each website will have its own log here. so you will know what is going on with each website. If, for example, there is a failed submission, you will know the reason. Just wait a couple of seconds, and SEO Autopilot will start the submission process. Okay, SEO Autopilot has finished the calculations, and as you may see, it has already started the account creation process. You remember that on the campaign, we said that we want 3 threads to be active for browser posting. So what it does now, it will create the account and do all the process for each website. It will create the account, it will make the mail verification, it will solve all CAPTCHAs, and it will make the submission, of course. Now, this is our campaign. What I want you to know is that if for any reason you want to make any changes on your campaign, then you will be able to do it with the edit button only if the campaign hasn't run yet. What does it mean? It means that if you haven't clicked the start button for the campaign, then you can make some edits. But if the campaign, like now, has started, you've clicked the start button at least one time, then the edit button locks and you cannot make any changes on the campaign. If for a reason you want to make changes to the campaign, then you right click on the campaign and click duplicate. I can show it to you right now because the campaign is running and the right click option is not available. But if the campaign stops, then you can use the duplicate option. Okay. And then you just give another name to the campaign and all your data won't be lost, and you can adjust wherever you like. You can change wherever you like on the campaign and again click save. If you noticed, when the software started the submission process, there are some browser icons on the bottom of your computer. Just ignore them, but don't close those windows, those browsers. It's here. Because if you close those browsers, then the submission will fail. But we recommend to ignore them, and we are checking about a solution for this matter. WordPress submission is successful, as you can see here. If you want to navigate to the submitted URL, just right click here and click navigate to submitted URL. Let's see what SEO Autopilot did. Okay, this is the WordPress blog, and this is the post. A big one post. Okay, this is our link. This is another link. You see it is in italic format. And this is our video. Very nice. Now we wait a little bit for some other submissions to be successful. Tumblr is successful. We navigate to the submitted URL. This is the blog that SEO Autopilot has created on Tumblr. Right. Nice. If for any reason a website fails, then SEO Autopilot software will try 6 times to make the submission process from the beginning. You will see this idle task status, but SEO Autopilot will try 6 times in order to make the submission successful. Okay, as you see, SEO Autopilot makes the submissions. For example, we can see this website, the FC2. Right, this is the blog. Very nice. Okay. Now SEO Autopilot will continue to make all the submissions. Just leave it, and SEO Autopilot software will do what it has to do. And when the campaign finishes, you will see that the stop button won't be highlighted, and the campaign will look like this. You see, of course, you will have some failed websites, but we will see in another video how to deal with failed websites. If you right click, there is an option retry selected, but we will see it in another video. Okay, now here on the left you can see that the campaign that runs, it's highlighted with blue color, and here you can see that we have 4 campaigns, but there is one running campaign. Also, when the campaign finishes, the report button will be activated, and you can export white label professional and white label reports for your clients. We will see the report feature in another video. Okay, this is Archer from SEO Autopilot team. Thanks for watching, and see you in another SEO Autopilot software video tutorial.